Yo, Jenny Gang, what it do? Might help if I turn this on. So we are back for another Jenny Gang YouTube production. Y'all should already know. Hit the like button, support your girls' content, subscribe to the channel. We are growing, and comment on my commentary. So I just got back from Birmingham this morning, back in South Carolina at home. And while I was in Birmingham, a story came across my desk, aka one of my 3 iPhones, of a mayor slash pastor in Alabama who I would like to say he got outed for dressing as a transgender, but it turns out he was the one who's actually posting his content. So that's what I'm confused about, but let's talk about it. So for starters, a lot of times when these stories happen in Alabama, y'all, I get curious on what the city is. I be wanting to see if it's Birmingham or if it's Tuscaloosa or if it's Selma, Huntsville, any of the places that I kind of know about. I can't locate anywhere where they gave the exact city where this mayor and pastor was at. But at any rate, y'all, he was some sort of a leader. And last week, the news contacted this guy. His name is Bubba Copeland. They contacted him to ask him, basically, what are these photos? As Rilo Rodriguez would say, who this for, pretty much, right? He asked them not to go public with the story. Now, while I'm never for anybody taking their own life or anybody else's. But what would have made this dude think that he was so special to not have his secrets blasted, right? Because anyone else in authority, some people who are not in authority, living a double life like this, basically dressing up as a woman in his private time, putting on makeup, wigs, dresses, etc., they're going to be put on Front Street. Because for one, when you're in leadership, it's certain things that you probably are preaching and talking against. Transgenders and homosexuality is normally those things, some of those things that people talk against. So that's for one. But for two, bruh, it's just, I don't want to offend nobody, but like, y'all, it's weird. The man is married, a beautiful wife, and a congregation. Y'all know congregations are usually loyal to their pastor. So I'm going to say he had, people who loved him. And also, y'all, word on the street is this man actually was a good mayor. So what would make him think that he could make Instagram accounts, y'all? I'm thinking they're going to say OnlyFans or something like that, that at least behind a paywall. He has accounts on Instagram where he would post these photos, and people started recognizing him. Now, while I say his face was beat to the gods, whoever was doing his makeup, his wife, probably was helping him, because from my understanding, she was complicit with how he was doing this. He looked very good, very womanly, but when people know you, like when people know you, right? There's certain pole dancers I know. I might can see them performing on Instagram before I even click on the video. They might be on somebody else's page. Because I just know that person from the internet, I'll say, boom, that's such and such. Boom, that's this person or whatever. So how he thought people weren't going to recognize his whole entire face, even with the makeup and the wig, is beyond me. Normally when we see these stories, it's somebody else trying to out you. Like, oh, boy, I seen Bubba Copeland at the strip club, and he was dressed up like a woman or whatever. This dude put his own photos up, and I'm not making fun of the fact that he offed himself. That part I sympathize with, but I don't sympathize how he got caught. The other thing is, I'm very submissive to my mate, right? Because, you get what you want, you usually submissive to your mate. I don't think if my mate came home and was like, Jenny, I wanna put on your dance heels and dress like you tomorrow night, right? Like, hold on. I just thought of something. Okay, So like my dude came home and say, tomorrow night I'm gonna put these on and I'm gonna be you. I'm not going for that. Like, and since this man did have his wife's approval and her okay, I can't really believe he let the news and stuff drive him to the point of taking his own life. Basically, the police went out to do a wellness check on him after the news had started spreading. And he ended up doing this as they were chasing him. Like, he went ahead and just felt like he could not face the things. And y'all, a lot of times your mind will take over a situation and make it worse. This is bad. Don't get it twisted. This is a terrible situation, and it makes him look like a phony a little bit. But this man had already talked to his congregation about it, and his wife already knew about it. To me, those are the people that you would seek the most forgiveness from when you get caught up in a scandal. So he just must really was ashamed of himself. You know, he just couldn't face it. But I do want to say R.I.P. to Bubba Copeland, and condolences to his family. But y'all, if you want to live a certain way, it's 2023. Probably may as well do it. People gonna talk regardless. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the story. Y'all cool with the man being a great mayor and cross-dresser, great pastor, or you think he was low down dirty shame? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.